Chicago Med Season 11 Episode 11 Review. Our So-Called Lives. Chicago Med Season 11 Episode 11. Our So-Called Lives brings Charles back into the ED and immediately places him in a life-changing situation. When his past comes knocking, Charles is faced with an ex-girlfriend and a best friend who have been part of all his life-altering moments. Now, it's his turn to be there for him. While Susie's death does directly affect Charles' life in a manner that will make viewers wonder about his sanity, it does open the floor for him to have meaningful conversations with a friend who's known him his entire life. Nevertheless, this seems like it will be a forgettable storyline. As forgettable as this storyline seems, fans who watch the shows for the ship will absolutely not forget this episode. Whether a Dasher fan or recently falling for the Ripley and Lennox duo, this episode delivers excitement for all. One cannot deny that Archer calling Kingston his girlfriend, only an episode after their first date, seems a bit rushed. However, this serves as a catalyst for Asher to, seemingly, finally realize she might also have feelings for Archer. Viewers are in on the joke when Archer mentions that Kingston is okay with the co-parenting, as long as he's not in love with Hannah. After seeing Mark Asher tell his daughter that Archer is head over heels in love with you, we know that little arrangement won't last long. It becomes even more obvious during the bar scene when Archer and Asher are going on and on about their Costco outing, and Kingston simply feels like an outsider. The two talk about each other as if they had been dating for a long time. This shows how well they know one another, from Archer's favorite cereal, which got everyone in this situation in the first place, to his Costco habits. Asher is on edge the entire episode as the interactions with Kingston are as awkward as they can be. However, the true realization of why this awkwardness is felt in every room the two women are in comes when she walks out of the bathroom and sees Kingston and Archer kissing. This is the backfire we all knew was coming after she pushed the two together. Whether it's the age difference, the fear of being in a relationship, or simply trying to avoid her feelings, Asher hasn't been ready to face how she really feels about Archer. She keeps repeating that they are only friends co-parenting because it's easier than sitting with her feelings and analyzing what's in her heart. Now, she has no other option but to face her feelings. Will she pretend she is okay with this new relationship? Or will she finally take a chance and tell Archer how she feels? After all, it is obvious he wouldn't hesitate to drop Kingston and dive into the relationship he truly wants. Feelings and realizations seem to be the theme of Chicago Med Season 11 Episode 11, Our So-Called Lives. Lennox and Ripley continue to hook up, but it looks like Ripley feels a certain way about Lennox. The question is whether she will allow herself to have feelings or not. While Ripley is willing to face his feelings and give this relationship a chance, Lennox is not so sure. She hides behind the casual sex label and avoids any further conversation about emotions or where the relationship is going. If we be honest, this is a surprise. Even before she knew her diagnosis, Lennox always kept people at arm's length because she didn't want to feel like a burden. Now that she knows she has the disease, she does want to put that on anyone else. Hooking up with Ripley worked because there were no feelings involved, but it seems that has changed for both of them. When Susie is talking to her about leaving Charles for Howie, there is a look in Lennox's eyes that tells us she understands the kind of connection she is talking about. But it soon turns into fear when the patient says she does want to break her husband's heart as she slowly disappears. This is the exact dilemma Lennox has. She does want to open up to someone who could watch her slowly die. With Ripley deciding to have a conversation and take the relationship to the next level, we wonder whether Lennox will learn to rely on others and open up about her feelings and thoughts. What did you think of this episode of Chicago Med? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to leave your own rating. Chicago Med airs Wednesdays at 8/7 Sync on NBC. Check out our latest TV recommendations, updated weekly.